I am not liking the cliffhangers to this series, man. I tell you right now, if Roku does this bullshit to me this week, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, I'm gonna be seeing red if I see Roku do this as well to me this week. Like, I will be seeing fucking red. I don't want that. I don't want that shit. I'm not ready for a weekend of cliffhangers for more good shit. Okay. Classroom Crisis ends us with Nagisa blasting off into space once again. Okay, shits and giggles aside, Nagisa is going off into space, and his destination is A-Tech, their presentation for the entire world to see. And in a sense, it was slightly predictable. I will not deny that, because I'm going to assume the way the story is going, the way that was kind of handled at the end of the episode, A-Tech most likely is going to do their presentation by saving Nagisa. For instance, Nagisa is coming over with old technology from A-Tech, like their previous model. And it's very weird how that was done and, like, thrown into this episode, because why would they throw in a previous A-Tech model that's, like, right underneath the new model that's being made right now? Why would they do something like that if they didn't want to show you the differences in the strengths of what is coming out soon from A-Tech? So, in a way, I feel like the way Nagisa is coming over and about to, you know, crash land and kill everybody, it's to showcase how A-Tech is going to be able to out-trump their old technology with their new engine. And that's a good way to handle the story in a certain sense, but it's a little bit predictable, and depending on how you accept that, or if you like that, you might either A, hate that, or like it. But for now, I think that's a perfect way to kind of handle the situation of the presentation, showcasing the new engine along with saving Nagisa, and handling both of these plot threads at the exact same time. So, with the end, the main things I want to wonder about, like, besides Nagisa, like, I don't think Nagisa is really going to die. I don't really think he is. Now, if he does die, I'll eat my fucking words. Like, I'll shovel my fucking words back in my throat. But for now, I don't think he will die. The main character I'm worried about right now, like, one of the main characters is Hanako. Like, she got shot in the fucking back, and I don't know how to feel about that, because she was shot in the back. We don't really know where exactly, like, if it was completely fatal or not, but she was shot in the back. And in terms of damage, I mean, right now, if you look at it in logical sense, Nagisa is in more danger, but he is one of the main characters. I highly doubt he would be killed off. He has to be around to see A-Tech accomplish their goals, so I don't think he would die. Hanako, on the other hand, is a character that's kind of been strung to the side because her romance is gone. For instance, as we know, she has a little bit of a crush on Nagisa, and that romance got kind of thrown out the window with her with Nagisa because of last week's episode. And it's kind of saddening in a certain sense, because that means Hanako doesn't really have Nagisa who she wants, but that also means now we have an opening for our main male character to get with Hanako, so I guess that is a plus side for that. But I just hope she doesn't die, because there is a possibility we're reaching into the final episode. Like, the finale is coming, and the season is wrapping up, so yeah, a lot of things are going to be ending in about a week, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this to come to a conclusion. Like, it's been a very fun ride. It's had its down slopes with some of its episodes, but majority of the time, like, this second half of the series has just been straight up with quality. And good job. Good job, Classroom Crisis. Now, Yuji, as a villain. He's someone I want to get into. Yuji, I gotta be honest here, a pathetic villain. He is a pathetic villain. Like, he really, the main motive is just revenge. That's all he wants. And there's many villains like that, but I personally like villains with more pizzazz. You know, quality. Something that adds more oomph to their character, to where I can understand their viewpoint and kind of at the same time root for the main heroes and root for the main villain equally. And that's kind of the main villains I like of a said series. And I know I can't expect that from every anime or manga I read, because there's so many different writers and stuff. You shouldn't expect that type of writing. But in terms of the way it was presented with, you know, Yuji's brother, you know, wanting revenge, it was kind of obvious he wanted revenge, but the way it was handled with this episode of moving him around and then also just going completely crazy and then laughing his ass off, like when he looks up at Hanako when she's like about to stab him and his eyes like go fucking cross-eyed and he's drooling on himself. I'm like, that is the eyes of the pathetic right there. I'm like, oh my god, that's a pathetic villain. Oh my god, I cannot take him serious after that. But, besides that issue, though, I think the episode was good. Yeah. I mean, the way, once again, the episode handled the crisis situation of what was going on with Nagisa, they handled it properly. This episode didn't have as many politics as previous episodes, which is understandable because not every episode is going to have politics. Even though it lacked that type of theme with this episode, I think with the entire ordeal with what was going on with Nagisa, with him handling his issues with his older brother, and then also trying to still love Nagisa, you know, the other Nagisa, not him, but, you know, Nagisa, just, oh, fuck. The names are just so, you know who I'm talking about, okay? Tell me your thoughts. Are you prepared for the finale of the series? Like, are you ready for it to come to an end? Did you think the series would be as good as it is? And did you think that the series might have went into cliche route to where it just drove right into the dirt? And that would have been the end of it. Let me know your actual thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.